Okay, so it's still the 24th of April, but I got another package. And, okay, here it is. The chocolate Chica figure, and I just noticed the packaging this is made out of. This plastic is a lot cheaper. Yeah, if I just grab, yeah, they're all like, okay. If I grab a security breach figure, the plastic is a bit thick, is a lot thicker on that than it is on here. So, yeah. But anyway, this I ordered from To Unbox, which I've never ordered from before, and I might not again. I will say though, they are better and quicker than delivering than Xavier, so there's that. But yeah, the only thing about this is it was delivered via Hermes, and the package was just left outside. They didn't even bother knocking on the door. The Hermes guy literally just left it outside. So yeah, if it wasn't for my dog at home barking because he saw someone there, then basically this package were just being left outside for God knows how long. So here it is. Now, this is an interesting one. Now, it's from special delivery. But yeah, if I just tilt the camera that way, there we go. So, this one is again a bit of an interesting one because on first glances, it is clearly, you know, just the Wave 1 Chica body, which it is, but unlike the glow-in-the-dark variants, which is just repainted, this one, you can see there, they have actually adjusted the moulding, slightly retooled it in places. I've just noticed her legs as well are being slightly retooled to make that look like, I guess, a cornet, and even her feet. So fair dues on that regard. I'm trying to show this without the light getting in the way, but yeah, it's nice enough. I mean, I have ordered the other figures in the Wave as well. I would say the Chica figure is the least, to me at least, is the least interesting out of all of them, but hey ho, you know, that's just me. But yeah, there we are. Now, obviously, this has only just been released in the UK. It was released in the US actually not too long ago, so yeah, the release dates of when they're released in the US and the UK are kind of lining up, which is quite nice. And obviously, just to compare it to the Easter Bunny figure. Now, I haven't seen the packaging for the other ones in the range, so I'm wondering if they're all going to be this pink colour, or whether they're just going to vary between them. But this one's got Easter eggs and that on as well, which for the Easter Bunny makes sense, but for Chica I would have thought, you know, it would be cupcakes, but it just seems like they're just doing this, you know, whole design motif for both of them. So yeah, but overall, you know, it's at least a bit of an interesting one, to be honest. Although I am hoping that supposedly they're doing a new wave soon, which is actually going to be new figures. I think the new figures might be based on the Twisted ones. I've heard a few different rumours, but yeah, hopefully whenever they do a new wave, that'll be the case. So yeah, I mean, you can order these online, and B&M will probably get them in actually at some point, because B&M generally they have some of the security breach figures in, though not every B&M seems to have them, but when they do, they get them in for $9.99, which is a pretty decent price. This I think was $10.99, so yeah, cheaper than buying it, seeing like Argos or Forbidden Planet or anywhere, where it'd be $12.99. But yeah, there we go. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know who this is really for, to be honest, other than collectors who like to have every single variant, I guess. Because to me, the Security Breach figures are more worth it because, you know, we do get some new figures here. Here, they're just, you know, here's a variant. I mean, it's better than just that glow-in-the-dark range that they've done twice now, so at least it's better than that. They have actually altered the sculpting and that for them, so yeah, overall that's my kinda quick thoughts on this. Okay, so it's the 14th of May, and under here actually is 3 new vinyl sleeves, so hooray for that. But yeah, this is a big main package here. How does this open? Is there no... Ah, I see that's pretty well hidden. Oh my god, Amazon using a plastic lined pull tab. Amazing. There we go. We'll get to that in a second. So, Missing Link. Yeah, I've been meaning to pick this up for a long time. I did actually see this at the cinema and actually did do a video on it. And, yeah, it's... Today, this is Leica's latest film to date because they haven't released another one. It's a shame more people don't go to see Leica films because, yeah, to be honest, I've never seen a Leica film that is bad, to be honest. The only Leica film, actually, I don't think I've seen is Kubo, or whatever it's called, which I'm trying to track down a Blu-ray copy of, but unfortunately the Blu-ray is out of print in the UK. Yeah, I don't know why. And I think it was on Netflix at one point in the UK, but it no longer is, unfortunately. Let me get that. So yeah, this was just under a £5. And for just under a £5, yeah, pretty good price. I mainly got this so I could make up the price and get the free delivery. So, yeah. Because I don't have Amazon Prime. Because I don't honestly use Amazon enough to justify it. What the hell? Oh. Some of the cellophane is still stuck. There we go. So, is this... Oh. I was going to say there's the download code for people who are interested, however I've just noticed it says download before May 2020. Yeah, I would do. Oh, that's odd. You also get a selection of stickers as well. Weird. So yeah, this only came out on DVD and Blu-ray, no Steelbook or anything. Or 4K release, but yeah, there we go. Come on. Hooray. So I'll probably watch that tonight. I wouldn't say this is an amazing film, but it is a really enjoyable one, to be honest. So yeah. Now this thing... Scissors. This is the main thing I bought. I did buy another thing as well, which I unboxed on my other channel. But come on, there we go. This is the main thing I bought. Here it is, not very interesting. It's an HDMI cable. This is an, I think, what is this? Is this a 2 meter or is this a 1.5 meter? 1.8, yeah, 1.8 meter Amazon Basics HDMI cable, which, yeah, $5.99, pretty good price for it, honestly. Now, the thing is, I've seen quite a few, you know, 4K ready HDMI cables in places like, for example, I saw one in Pound Stretch actually the other day for £3.50, and that was for a 2 meter cable. However, if you go and look at the actual specifications, and sometimes they don't always put this, but when they say 4K ready, it's actually HDMI 1.4, which, yes, is capable of doing 4K. I have a cable myself that I use with my laptop. However, it does not support HDR or higher frame rates. This cable does, So yeah, but this was bought last Sunday, and was bought for an item that I've purchased on eBay that was bought on Saturday. However, Hermes, as magnificent as they are, did not pick up the package from the seller until today. Yeah, it took Hermes a week to even pick up the fucking package. So I will not be getting the item that this is for until next week. And if you guess what this is without cheating, then yay, well done, well done. No, it's not for PS5 or an Xbox Series whatever. No, it's not for that, because I wouldn't need one otherwise. So what could it be? What could it be? But yeah, there we go. There we go. It's nice though, at least they put the little plastic tabs on the end. So, you know, gunk or anything can't get in it when it's being transported. So that's something. Yay. Okay, so it's the 15th of May. Got a package here. Wow, this came pretty quickly. So, this is the Russian version of The Best of Robbie Williams. This was released in a time when cassettes were basically pretty much practically dead here in the UK, almost. But in Russia they did carry on for a little bit longer. So yeah. And also there were several versions as well. This one has the most amount of tracks. How many is this? 19, so yeah, there we go. We can see how also they were cheapening it down by the end. Pretty basic. Does have Dolby noise reduction. Okay. Wow. What a picture. But yeah, that's literally it. This cost me £9 something with the postage, which isn't a bad price. But yeah, nothing really other to say than just that yeah, there it is. Which, that is the most kind of 2000s looking cover art I've ever seen, probably. So, yeah. Okay, so it's the 19th of May, and there's a couple of packages that have come for me. So this only cost me £3, including the delivery, which is a really good price for this. So, as you see, this is Irene Cara Fame. And this is the 12-inch version, which basically has the 5-minute and 15-second extended version, or full-length version, or 12-inch version, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, here it is. It is, and it's nice. I do like having 12-inch singles. Let's have a look at the condition. Looks alright. It's a bit... Again, a lot of these are pretty dirty. And no, it's not really coming across on camera. That is a scratch. That is a scratch. Luckily it's not on the side I care about, thankfully. But yeah, also made in England. Yeah, that is a rarity. That is a rarity. Even then, it wasn't too common. Although saying that, most vinyl records these days are generally pressed in the country that you're in. For example, I know that in Liverpool, back in, I think it was 2017, they opened a new pressing facility for vinyl records. And also, I think the UK possibly may have... Well, it used to, I don't know if it still does, but it used to have one of the biggest facilities for winding cassettes. I don't know if that is still the case, because cassettes yeah, they had a sort of brief sort of comeback, but they've kind of faded a bit. Yeah. Yeah, they've kind of faded a bit as of recent. For example, the only new cassettes you can get now is when an artist decides to release one. Or you can get them from Tape Line here in the UK, but yeah, buying blank cassettes now, new ones, has become pretty difficult. But also, less artists seem to be bothering with the cassette releases now, I've noticed this year. Though that could also just be because there hasn't really been any albums, particularly for me, that have been essentially worth it. I should not be doing that. So this package came from the US. Come on. Okay, come on. This does not want to bloody open. Hang on. We'll do this off camera. This does not want to open. It did package it well though. Let me try a different pair of fucking scissors. Let me try a different pair of scissors, yeah. I don't know if you can tell in these videos, but the timing which I unbox these can vary a lot. But thanks to a light, you know, it can usually disguise it a bit. Yeah, this does not want to cut at all. I'm just going to have to... There we go. Okay. So, I've taken one layer off, only to find ourselves with another. Yeah, they packaged this well. I will say this, they packaged it well. Although then again, though, you know, I know the American Postal Service does have a little bit of a reputation for not exactly being gentle. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to have harmed the record inside. So yeah, the US Postal Service does have a little bit of a reputation for not being particularly as gentle. Then again, we have Hermes in the UK who have a reputation for hoying people's parcels over bloody fences. Yeah. There we go. There we go. God, we got in there eventually. Fucking hell. Look, I'll put that down there. So, this is an interesting one. Now, this cost me, I think, £38 to get imported, so a little bit more expensive. It comes in a sleeve already, so that's quite nice. That's nice. Saves me putting one on. So, this is Robbie Williams live at the Roundhouse London. Although this isn't actually the full thing. This is really just the highlights of it. But the reason I got this is because Robbie Williams vinyl records are bloody expensive. Apart from his two most recent albums and Swings Both Ways for some reason, all of his other albums are extremely hard to get on vinyl because they were released back in the 2000s, the early 2000s. So yeah, they were released at a time where vinyl records were basically practically dead. It's the same with Jamiroquai's albums, for example. Although they have had their first 4 albums had repressings. Don't know why they only did the first 4. They never did the others. But yeah. Anyway, this is a good way to get some of the songs, you know, that I want. So, All Before I Die, really good song. Strong, again, really good. Candy was kind of like a bit of an end of an era. I mean, Candy came, you know, not too long, 2 years after Robbie Williams' second greatest hits, and also came just after he'd finished doing his comeback with Take That. So yeah, the rest of that album, other than Be a Boy, and I can't remember the name of the album because I rarely listen to it. was a bit meh. Feel. Now this is very nostalgic for me, so it's from Robbie Williams' fourth, well, is it his fourth or fifth studio album? And technically his fifth, because there was Swing Both Ways. So yeah, which to me, Swing Both Ways is kind of like a 4.5. It goes down like just like, okay, here's another album. Then we have Kids, which obviously you can actually get on vinyl. You can actually get it pretty easy because it's on Kylie Minogue's Greatest Hits. However, this one does not feature Kylie. This one features Led Zeppelin intro. Whatever the fuck that is. My Way, I don't remember that. Obviously, Angels, because everyone's heard of Angels. And then Sensational. Don't remember that. But this is not the whole show. Obviously, it's only 8 tracks. So this is basically, you know, just picking some of the highlights. But this is not actually an official release. Yeah, this is not a bootleg. But this is basically an unofficial official release, if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, it's pretty confusing, but essentially it's not an official Robbie Williams release, but it is still technically an official from the media school that owns the rights to this. So yeah, here we go. And this doesn't look like it's been opened before this. Yeah, it does look brand new. And I've just torn it, just there, the cellophane. Doesn't really want to just stick right there. Maybe I will put it in a new sleeve. There you go. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Even an inner sleeve. Wow, you're impressing me. And that is... this feels like a good quality pressing as well. There we go. And this, I think this is heavyweight vinyl. Yeah, this feels like it's 180 grams, and it is. I mean, it's hard to really tell on camera, but it does have a bit more heft, and it is a bit thicker. So, yeah, it does feel like it's 180 grams. So, you know, it is a pretty good. Does seem like a pretty good pressing. Do we get anything else in there? Also, I don't know if this is actually available on CD. I've only ever seen... no, nothing else in there. I've never seen any other version. And if you go searching for this concert on YouTube, you can find the whole thing on YouTube. However, it is a really poor bootleg recorded from someone's phone in portrait mode. Yeah, so someone is stood there with their phone holding it in portrait mode for over an hour, well over an hour. I can't remember how long the concert is. I think I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna use a proper sleeve actually. But yeah, someone stood there for well over an hour just holding their phone in portrait mode, which, you know, is really annoying. Plus, you know, we're being another advantage of doing it in landscape mode is normally the phone's microphones are on the top and bottom, you know, to basically get stereo sound. So it would have been better if the held it that way. It would have captured the stereo a bit more. But oh well. I know I've nattered on an awful lot about this one, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. So there we go, there we go. I will... you know, I do keep my eye out to see if I can track down Robbie Williams' Greatest Hits on vinyl. His original one from 2004. His second one never got a release on vinyl, which means that a couple of songs have never had a release on vinyl. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. What I'm saying is this is, Robbie Williams, if you ever come across this, please reissue your albums on vinyl. And Jamiroquai, do the same, please, for the rest of your albums. Okay, so what is in this package? Should have come last week, however, because of Hermes fucking about doing whatever, it's a week late. So yeah, what's in here cost me £114.86 total. Grab that. There we go. So, yeah. Let me try and find a place to open this. I'm trying to lean around the camera. So now, there must be somewhere to open it. There we go. Alright, here it is. So this is the LG UBK90 4K Blu-ray player. And this is used, but it's in its box and everything, so that's good. Now, there is another model which is considerably cheaper called the LG UBK80. However, there's a big difference between them. The UBK90, which is this model, the more expensive model, has Dolby Vision. Something that the PS5 is still lacking, which is really weird because, you know, Sony owns and created the Blu-ray format, so you would have thought they would have been all on that, getting all the Dolby and all extras, but no. But yeah, they've just sent in this box. Now, basically this is one of the ones I was looking for. I nearly bought, it was a little bit more expensive, I nearly got the Sony X800, which is yielded as probably the best 4K Blu-ray player for, like, you know, under bloody 500 odd quid, so yeah. But anyway, here's the remote. Quite a small remote. I'm wondering if that is backlit. I think it's yeah, has the battery. Is it just one AAA? One AAA battery. I've never seen that on a remote before. And since it's not flashing up on the camera, I'm guessing that battery might be dead. So, let's keep going. I'll put it in upside down. Styrofoam. Oh, well, the packaged it pretty well. I'll keep that box. But yeah, here it is, my first 4K Blu-ray player. So yeah, I did want a dedicated one. I will probably get a PS5 someday, but even so, I would want a more dedicated one. What I've been doing up until this point is just ripping my 4K Blu-ray discs and then just watching them from that. You can see it's even still got strong Dolby Vision. It also supports Dolby Atmos. 4 buttons on the front, USB, drive. But yeah, it is pretty well built, and I do quite like the ridges on the top. It kind of reminds me of the PS2 Fat model. We've got two HDMI's out, so this one is just, you know, to go to your TV, which is standard, but this one is audio only out, so if you're putting it out to an AV receiver or soundbar, you can do that. I won't need to do that because I use the audio out on my TV for that, so I don't bother using any of that. And we've got optical. So yeah, other than that, there we go. There we go. It's a little bit smaller than I thought, although it is fairly long, but yeah. It's a lot heavier than I thought, though. It is a lot of metal on this. It's only the top section and the front here that are plastic, and the rest is metal. It does feel pretty high quality, but yeah, there we go. There aren't many 4K Blu-ray players that actually do support Dolby Vision currently. There's the Sony X700 and X800 that do. There's a couple of Panasonic models that do, and obviously this one. So yeah, there aren't huge amount of choices for it, but yeah, basically I wanted one with all the bells and whistles. So that's it. Alright, so it's the 23rd of May today. And yeah, I just got this package in the post from Discogs. Discogs, is that how you say it? The site where you can get... Oh, look! Walker's. So this is a Walker's cheese and onion flavoured crisp box that they've reused. Oh well. Still needs a bit of cutting. Still needs a bit of cutting. So this cost me, what was this? $4.75, if I remember rightly. Yeah, $4.75. Which, for what's in here, not a bad price. Not a bad price whatsoever. Looking at, there it is. There it is. It's upside down. Let me put everything down a second. So this is the 12-inch version of Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Right Round Like a Record. This is the 12-inch version. It's a 12-inch one, which includes the 8-minute extended version, which I have never heard before. So yeah, also known as the Murder Mix. Yeah, I might get the 7-inch single, just to have the regular version as well, maybe at some point. But yeah, I do like extended versions of songs. Let's have a look, see what condition it's in. Not bad, it's in pretty nice condition. A couple of minor hairline scratches, but yeah, pretty good condition actually. Pretty good. I will obviously replace it with a proper sleeve and everything, and I'll also give it a clean before listening to it. Yeah, always, especially on used records, give them a clean just before listening to it, because you know you don't know what kind of dirt and that could be on them. But yeah, there we go. $4.75 and that's including the postage for that. Yeah, pretty good price. So yeah, not really much else to say on it other than that. Also of note, if you watched my Shrek 4K 20th anniversary Blu-ray unboxing, I actually did sell. I've sold my US version because I pre-ordered the UK Steelbook. For some reason, there's only going to be a 4K version of the Steelbook, which is really weird. It kind of feels like a bit of an afterthought. Yeah, because there's no regular version coming. No regular version anywhere else. So yeah, it's a bit odd. I guess Zavi decided to just, you know, strike some sort of deal with it, and hey, there we go. I mean, it is exactly the same discs, it's the same set, and the set is region free, so you know they don't have to bother doing anything. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's the 28th of May today, and I did this to my charger that I keep at my granny's. Yeah, I kind of tripped over it and have completely fucking knackered it. Yeah, unfortunately it does not actually work anymore, and I have tested it, so hooray, that is broken. But regardless, that meant I did get a slightly better one actually, which is this is from Poundland. It costs £5 though. I've actually got one of these at home as well, and this one is actually a bit better than that other one. So yeah, for a £5 you get 5 USB ports and the standard figure of 8 plug, so you can make it longer as well. So yeah, but I do actually have one of these at home, and it is pretty useful, especially if you're travelling as well. This is a pretty good charger actually. So yeah, but regardless, I got a couple of other things at Poundland. So I got Ride Along 2 for obviously £2, and Alan Carr Yap 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 for £1. I've seen both of these before, but yeah, got both of them. Actually, let's open them. Actually, let's open them up. Let's grab the scissors and open them. Should be enough. Oh, interestingly, they've actually put the barcode on the actual thing rather than on the cellophane. Well, there we go. And then Alan Carr Yap Yap Yap. Just cut that open. Not really much to say about that. It's remarkably clean as well. They had literally loads of these in, so I think I don't know if this is new or used. It might be new, I don't know. But I think they probably just found like literally a load at Music Magpie, because that's where these come from in Poundland. They are originally from Music Magpie, and they just had a load of them in. Anyway, this is something else from HMV, which I went to go collect in person, because if you collect it at the shop with Click and Collect, it's obviously free delivery then, which is the way it should be done. Shops that charge for Click and Collect, yeah, fuck you, because why the fuck would you charge for Click and Collect when you could literally just pay for the home delivery? Oh, I don't need to cut it. I've just noticed it's got a pull tab. It's got a massive sticker on the front, that's helpful. And this was £6.99, and it is The Weekend After Hours. And I'm going to try and get it open. There's actually two versions of this cassette. There's this one that I'm holding here, which I'm desperately trying to find some way of bloody getting open. Ah, there we are. There's this version, and then there is the deluxe two cassettes. One which has, I think it's either 3 or 4 extra tracks, which to me isn't worth it, to be honest, because the price difference between the two is, I think, just over nearly a £5, which to me, nah. But yeah, there we go. It's really annoying that The Weekend, The Highlights, is only on CD, yeah. No cassette, no vinyl. It's really annoying that they don't tend to put greatest hits on vinyl, and the reason is simple. It's because they want you to buy the albums. That's why there are so few greatest hits on vinyl, because they'd rather you buy the individual albums. This looks like, I'm almost positive that this cassette has been made by Tape Line in the UK. Because this looks exactly like one of the blank ones you can get from them. Because I know I bought one, but yeah, let's have a look at this. Not much there. Okay. Well, there we go. There we go. Not really much else to really see. I haven't heard this album before. I've only heard the singles from this album, but yeah, nothing really else to say about that. But there we go. Another cassette to add to the collection. Alright, so it's the 30th of May today, and there's a package from Amazon. Yeah, man. Yeah, again. For fuck's sake. There we go. Wow, Amazon actually padded out the box and then put another box inside the box. Yeah, just... What? Why? Like, this would have been fine, but whatever. What way is this meant to open? Oh, there's a pull tab. And it's plastic lined, hooray! Ooh! Again, they could have just sent it like this, but oh well. So, here it is. So, if you don't know what this is an LG BU40, I think it is. BU40N. And basically, this is a 4K friendly Blu-ray drive. You might be thinking, hang on a minute, don't you have two of these already? Yeah. Here's another one I have, right here, that I unboxed not too long ago. However, this one had a bit of an issue recently, which is a really weird one, but I have had it before, which is where it won't read Super 8 or Zack Snyder's Justice League Disc 1. Did Disc 2 just fine, but Disc 1, no such luck. My other Blu-ray drive, 4K Blu-ray drive, that one did them fine. So yeah, pretty much any other 4K Blu-ray I've put in this, reads it fine, rips it fine, so yeah. Now it could be the fact that this is on firmware version 1.0 and the other one I've got is on firmware 1.03. Also this one here, this one will not rip 4K Blu-rays out of the box like this, so yeah, this is on sale currently on Amazon for £65, which is good because normally it's about £90-ish normally on Amazon, so yeah, that's a pretty good price for this. Now, what I'll be doing with this is downgrading the firmware. So yeah, you can get ones where people have already downgraded the firmware, but normally that's adding an extra £30 or more onto the price. So if you do know how to do it yourself, then do it yourself. Though the only tutorials on how to do it out there, most of them don't work, and the only one that does work is using Make MKV. Unfortunately, the guy who does it mumbles everything he says, and he talks really quietly like this, and this is how he talks and explains how to do it. So yeah, a lot of that is because you have to kind of fill in the gaps yourself. But you know, here it is. But yeah, I just got another one. I might actually upgrade this to firmware 1.3. I know it could be the possibility of the blue laser dying, but it seems unlikely, the fact that it rips and plays other 4K Blu-rays perfectly fine. And also I've noticed apart from Super 8, which is a Paramount title, it only seems to be Warner Brothers titles that I've had problems with 4K Blu-rays trying to rip them. But yeah, well, here it is, and I will do this. I might put it in this. I don't actually have an external caddy for this. I do have though just like a standard USB adapter. Although I might put it in this caddy just for now. We'll see. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's the 7th of June, and I've actually had this package for a couple of days now, and I've only just gotten onto actually opening it because reasons. So yes, it's another copy of Eiffel 65 Europop on cassette, and here it is. This though, unlike the other versions of this album I have, this is actually the UK version. Yeah, I've got the Italian version, and I've got another version as well, but this is actually the original UK release, I believe. So yeah, because that's not, yeah, it does have Dolby. I just noticed it's at the end of side, it's at the start of side 2. Yeah, just a load of information in there. It's a little bit free and damaged there, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, there we go. I'm surprised Eiffel 65 Blue you know, the single that everyone will recognise from this album. I am surprised that has not had a re-release on vinyl. I would have thought, you know, they would have done it as a record store, the exclusive, or just flat out release it, or, you know, it'd be nice if they released the full album, which they've never done on vinyl, but hey ho, there we go. So yeah, there it is. This cost me I think £7. Yeah, £7 total, including postage, which isn't bad for it. To be honest, I just want it because I don't have this particular version. I know I'm mad, but hey ho, there we go. Alright, so it's the 9th of June. I'm doing this one dead quick, just so I can end this video. So yes, it's another copy of Eiffel 65 Europop. And I have just dropped my lens cap. So yeah, this one's from France. Yeah, this looks the same as the one I got from, that was from Italy. And yeah, it is. The tracks appear to be in a different order. And this is clearly not the original box it came in, because I can see someone's snapped off the pegs. This is like a generic box, but at least it has one. I can see where it's slightly damaged. That, in fact, they've even sellotaped it. It's a bit of sellotape there. But yeah, I did get another copy of this because my other copy of this, which is the same as the Italian, this is the exact same as the Italian release, got slightly chewed slightly when I was repairing a cassette player. But yeah, there we go. There we go. You might think, why did I get this? Just like, what's the difference between, you know, this one and I actually have it over here, the UK one. So this is the UK one. In fact, I'll put them both back in their boxes. So you might think, well, other than the artwork, what is the difference? Well, the number of tracks is also different. The UK version has 13 tracks, which is just, you know, the regular album. This one, though, this one does have more. This one has 15 tracks. And you might be thinking, how does this have more tracks? What are the other tracks? Well, you get a couple of bonus tracks, which are the full full-length version of Eiffel 65 Blue, and the full-length speed cut radio version of Move Your Body, which I think wasn't on the Italian version. I think the Italian version is 14 tracks, this one's 15, and this one's 13. This one just has the 4 minutes and 47 second version. This one has that version, but it also has in fact, it says radio edit, so it could even be the 3.5 minute version, but it also has the full length version as well. So yeah, there we go. There we go. It's interesting to have little you know, so many different variants of the same album. But yeah, basically it's just nice to have them in my collection. So yay.